Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Tom Dreesen was born in a manger in Harvey, Illinois. And the first time that Tom Dreesen heard Frank Sinatra sing, he was shining shoes in a tavern in Harvey, Illinois, on the south side of Chicago. Little did he know that he would one day fly with Frank for 13 years all over the country, appearing in the most prestigious venues America had to offer, with his name on the marquee with the chairman of the board. His journey into comedy began soon after his discharge from the Navy, where he had served aboard the USS Tarawa and the USS Essex and helped bring a close to the Cold War. It all started for Tom in September of 1969, when he went on stage for the very first time as a member of the comedy team of Tim and Tom, America's first black and white comedy duo. In a book recently written about the groundbreaking team, the publisher said, as the heady promise of the 60s sagged under the weight of widespread violence, rioting, and racial unrest, these two young men, one black and one white, took to the stages across the nation to help Americans confront the racial divide by laughing at it. After more than 5 years, the team decided to go their separate ways, and Tom began his solo career as a stand-up comic and a very funny storyteller. After countless nights on the road and apart from his family, Tom got his first big break with his debut appearance on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. The world of show business began to unfold for Tom. He went on to make 61 appearances on The Tonight Show, and today is one of David Letterman's favorite guests, and from time to time has been tapped to guest host late night and late night. It all began with that very first Tonight Show appearance, which launched him as a regular guest on talk shows hosted by the likes of Sammy Davis Jr., Dinah Shore, Mike Douglas, Merv Griffin, and joining the fun on some of Dean Martin's famous roasts. Sammy wasted no time in booking Tom as his opening act for 2 months, which actually turned into 3 years. But it wasn't long before Frank Sinatra himself took an interest in Tom and said, "Come fly with me, baby." Of course, Tom did, for 13 years in 45 to 50 cities a year, until Frank sang his last song. The best is yet to come. And so it is today with Tom. You might find him playing golf at the Bob Hope or the Frank Sinatra golf tournaments, or at the AT&T in Pebble Beach. He could be guest performing or hosting on national television, or at one of America's prestigious events, or on stage in Las Vegas, entertaining our troops in Iraq, or running a marathon for MS or another worthy cause. He's all over the place. No matter where he is, Tom believes, just like Frank Sinatra did, that the best is always yet to come.
What I admire the most about my dad is that he's always there for us. And not only us, not only the kids, his friends, the family, everybody. I mean, everybody knows they can call him and get advice. If I have to tell you, this is my dad's cereal bowl. Yes, he puts shredded wheat, cornflakes, Cheerios, and Raisin Bran, and he eats this every day. Well, I remember when we were little, we would be all in the car and a song would come on the radio and he would pull the car, well no, he wouldn't even pull the car over. He would just turn the radio up and get out of the car and start dancing in the middle of the street. And you know, all of us kids were sitting in the back seat, humiliated. He's always there for any of us, any time of the day or the night. We call him, we have a problem, we need somebody to talk to, he's always there. And it's not only us, it's his friends, it's the family, it's anybody. He turns, you know, the most difficult situations into, you know, humorous situations that, you know, it helps us all get through difficult times in our lives. Dad was the kind of guy that could never even program his VCR. Now the same guy is on a laptop, an iPad, an iPhone, Facebook, Twitter, he does it all. He's a techie. A lesson that I've learned from my dad is laughter is the best medicine.
One thing you might not know about my dad is that he's incredibly organized. His house is meticulous, his closet is in order, but when we all get together for dinner, he's always late.
We love you, Grandpa. You're the best.
Dad, thank you so much for teaching me what a great friend should be, what a great parent should be, and how to love without judgment. I feel truly blessed that you are my father. I love you.